And touching back on the performance issue real quickly, I'm not sure at this point how this video is going to turn out because of my machine and how well it does the recording and whatnot, but the game is running perfectly for me. If you can see up here, I'm currently running over 40 frames a second, which is pretty decent. You know, it's not 60 or anything like that, but it's plenty high. Oh, here's a name right here. Let's see if we can kill him. Aggressive NPC. So if I get too close, he'll attack me. I can shoot him though. I know I'm gonna beat him. Because he is level 2. I am a level 3. Handily. Chlorar's Mask of Spirits. Well, Vitality and Wisdom is not particularly good for Ranger, but I don't think I have a mask at all right now. Which I don't, so I'll throw that on. And we will continue our journey. I think we'll have to kill those guys later. But anyway, yeah, sorry, to continue my point. The game did have quite a bit of performance issues, both when it first came out and actually when it launched free to play. It had some issues for a little while with some server lag that they had trouble with for a couple weeks after it went free to play, which was very unfortunate because, you know, we had very little lag before that, and then it went free to play and a bunch of people kind of came back to try it again, and we had lag right after free to play, which made some people not so happy. So that was incredibly unfortunate timing, but that lag is also fixed. It got fixed pretty shortly thereafter. So yeah, performance-wise, it runs great. The only time I ever see any FPS drop really is when I'm raiding and there are a lot of people around, and even then it's certainly not very bad. I still am well over 20 FPS or 30 FPS. It's not much of a drop at all. So I'll turn into this guy, and he gives us 2 quests: to kill Guitaros and crocodiles, for which we will get fish and a mask, and kill hobgoblins, for which we will get a bag. I just thought about it. I'm of course a gold member. I don't have a big become a member thing right here, and I've been playing for a long time, so I am subbed to the game. I'm not really going to go into the whole free-to-play comparison to gold membership and whatnot, because there are quite a few videos that can do that stuff, where you can find that information. But basically I can use whatever items I want, and I have access to all my bag slots and all that stuff, so I'm not going to worry too much about that kind of thing. For melee classes, rangers and most offensive fighters, well, frankly, melee abilities in general pretty much all cost endurance, which is the green bar. This costs 20 endurance, and this one costs 28 endurance. Your endurance pool is 100 for everyone. It never gets any higher than that until much later. You can get some items that give you more endurance, but there's really no natural way to increase that over 100. But it regens pretty quickly, as you saw. So you do kind of have to watch your endurance spending sometimes in certain situations. When you run out of endurance, you can't use your melee abilities, and you have to just sit there and auto attack. which is definitely not the best way to get things done. Not bad at lower levels. Definitely gets worse the higher you are. So I'm just kind of randomly just pulling stuff and killing it, since I think I need to kill all of this, except for the wisps. Let's see, Dark Crocodile. 2 more of these guys. Bent Club. I'm not going to use that. Oh, come on. Star Diver. I think I still, yeah, I need 4 more of those. Let me track that quest. There we go. One more of these. Okay, and then more guitar divers. Interesting. Ooh. Ah, too far away. There we go. I don't need those guys. Where I need more guitar divers. There's one. Oh, and there's a dude over there. Or person. Who's probably doing the same quests. Oh, one more. There he is. Finish this quest. No. No. There we go. Nice. Alright, so we'll run back and turn these guys in. I've never really played a ranger before. I've played a lot of classes, and I know what rangers can do. I've just never actually played one. So I'm learning about this class as I'm playing it, more or less. Alright, let's see. Vitality, Wisdom, Strength and Con. Nice. Strength and Dex. Hand piercing. I think I'm going to go with the DPS one. And I'm level 4. Nice. And then I get a new bag to put stuff in. Shut down the source of changes. Okay, so this is investigating the reason. Oh yeah, I have to replace that mask. Well, the new one's better anyway. This I'm going to put up here so I get a second bag slot. That thing sucks. And I'll put my fish up there with my fresh berries. Okay, so we have to investigate the source and shut it down. And that is right over here. It's this big monument looking thing. if you walk over to this side of it, there is a little tablet pillar thing. Thief in the night, a piece of it is missing, so you have to go find the missing piece and return it. It can be found just over here to the north. And that's pretty much north. You sense a great power on the dead hobgoblins nearby, and this is the one you want right here. Search the corpse and take the shard. So run it back, return it to its rightful place. And then have it almost kill you. I'm ready to restore the monument's power. Oh, it's draining my life away. But, oh, saved by the spellcaster instructor. Like,
Let me show you what I know.
thief in the night. Sorry to have suddenly pulled you from your position. When you sealed the monument, it was absorbing your life force, and any second longer would have sent you beyond this realm. Thank you for saving my life.
You're doing well.
So now I have to turn in the source of changes to Veteran Sixfish. Man, there are a bunch of people running around tonight, trying out crafting and stuff. See, I like this. I like seeing all these people in in what's basically the trial area. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people just standing here in one place. That is not the sign of a game that is in bad shape. I love this. People are playing. If you haven't tried it because you hear it's low pop, it's definitely worth a try. Anyway, we'll turn this in and get a belt. And report to Kiri 10 trees. Put that belt on. Oh, getting a full set of gear now. Getting there. So we'll go back and talk to Kiri 10 trees. I've heard of your accomplishments. Good work. And then give me a Dawn Charm. The Dawn Charm, along with 2 other charms and a rope, once you finish the area, gets you a cool little clicky or diplomacy wrist item, which levels up with you as you level up and gives you some really nice stats. So definitely worth it to pick those up and keep them. Alright, so time to move on to the next location and stop by the trainers on the way out, because I'm level 4 now, so I can get new abilities. Level 5 Dread Knight. Level 4 Rogue. Let me teach you. Sweeping Strike. An arcing strike that deals damage. Cool. Area of effect. Yeah. Deals damage to all opponents in front of you. Nice. So I have a frontal AoE ability. And Thorncloak. Reflects damage upon attackers and increases armor class by 144. Cool.
Come back later.
You may only have 1 cloak spell on at a time. So presumably I get more of them. Neat. Put that on. Thorncloak. Armor class. Damage shield. Rendezvous. Okay, yeah. So we run this way to the next area. I'm sorry, but I still think Vanguard has one of the best skies I've ever seen. It's really cloudy at the moment, so it's a little tough to tell, but I think it looks great. Oh, to clear your UI like that, you just hit F10 by default. Five warrior. Look at all these people. Level 10 bard. You are capped to level 10 on the Isle of Dawn. Once you hit level 10, you can't progress any further until you leave. That's left over from when it was the trial area. Ooh, the village. Hobgoblins slain. Villagers rescued. Mysterious device examined. So we run up this way. Alright, so we have hobgoblins to kill. What am I doing? I'm going to move that, but no, I think what you did, we're just going to pull him. What are you? You're level 4. Hey, mysterious device. So let's examine that. Oops. Villagers, save the villagers. The way is clear. Let me kill you. That's kind of nice. Your damage shield hits Hobgoblin Ravager for 15 points of damage each time he hits me. That is cool. See, we got guilds recruiting in the channels, general chat. Good stuff. Ooh, that's a named over there. A sack. Asik. The Flame Weaver. Come here, big dude, I'm gonna kill you. Darkwood crossbow. That's a little more damage than mine. But I'm going to get an upgrade here soon. I know that much. But I'll probably sell that. Oh, I can save you. Way is clear. 3 of 5. I need 2 more of those guys. All 5. Okay, what else do I need? I need to kill 1 more hobgoblin. I'm gonna kill this guy. Done. This was the odd treasure. Oh, just bring it back to her. Okay. I haven't done the Isle of Dawn in a little while, so I don't remember all of it. Level 5. Good stuff. Oh, that's right. Close 3 portals and get some gloves.
My wares are fine.
I'm gonna buff this guy. Oh, and I got buffed by a cleric. Endowment of Fervor. I like it. What am I supposed to... I'm closing portals. Oh, level 4 ranger. do lots of damage. I can do the damages. Oh, he's currently fighting the villager. Close portal. Man, I really think this is the most people I've seen around here in a long time. I'm really encouraged as I'm making this video here. So hopefully I get more of you to join in. This game is awesome. It doesn't quite have the whole stream. Oh, nice. I can get this while they're distracted. And then hit them both with sweeping strike. I'm gonna have to sell a bunch of stuff here pretty soon. But yeah, a lot of things that I've seen in some of the other videos are just people that are kind of confused about what stuff is. They either don't read tooltips, or they don't look at things enough because they expect things to be easy, like really easy to figure out, and not really have to put much effort in a lot of the time. So they won't even read tooltips, so they won't actually look through an ability list to see what they all have. They won't read any of these, and they'll just be like, I don't know what any of these do, but I'm gonna hit buttons. Those kind of people probably won't like this game. They won't enjoy themselves going through these quests that I've been going through, because I mean the quests are pretty simple, pretty straightforward. This big description of this quest tells you exactly what you need to do, but if you don't read anything and you don't want to read any quests and you just want to go kill stuff, you're likely to get a little bit lost. But if you're the kind of person that likes reading quests and likes figuring out what to do, not always necessarily having compass markers, and if anybody that actually played EQ remembers the quests in EQ, you didn't get told anything. You didn't even have a quest log. You just had to remember all of it, and then you had to go search for what you needed based on clues that you were given. So it's a lot more like that, and it's the style that I really like a lot more. I think it's more challenging and more rewarding to do it that way, and it's much more immersive. Kill a bunch of watch. Oh, that's right, they have bows too. I think we have to kill 5 of these. But yeah, even though the approach is a little more old school, I mean, this is the beginner area, so it's not going to be that hard. Everything is pretty straightforward. If you start, at the home city, racial hometown, which I have not actually done on any of the characters since they revamped them a bit for free-to-play. You're not quite in such a structured area. You're in the open world instead of kind of an isolated area like this one. But, it's the... Oops, someone else. That's a Psionicist using a Simulacrum. Is what that blue thing is. It's the Psionicist ability, which is pretty cool. Except I took ownership of that one because I hit it with an arrow first. Hopefully he's not mad about that. So we're going to go ahead and run down here into the Hobgoblin Cave, which is the Earth Den, which I have a bunch of quests for. And it was being cleared already by a bunch of people. That's another thing about Vanguard, which a lot of other MMOs don't do anymore, is Vanguard is a completely persistent world, which a lot of the old school players will like. And maybe a lot of the people used to the new games won't like, I have no idea. But there are no instances. If you enter a dungeon, other people can enter along with you. You have to share mobs, etc. Here's possible evidence for that quest. Basically, I'm just going to run in here and kill stuff as I talk, but it's pretty straightforward. But yeah, there's there's absolutely no instancing in Vanguard anywhere. The only thing that's even close is one of the high-level raid dungeons, which has shards to handle a lot of people. There are 6 different shards of the same raid dungeon, which is called Ancient Port Warehouse. They're not instances because you can have more than one group of people in each shard, but they split it out into multiple shards to allow better performance. So you don't have, if you have 200 people in the same shard, it might get a little laggy when you're all doing raid fights. So they did split that one out a little bit, but it's not an instance because you can still all jump in the same shard if you want.